Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. 12/4/2024. So first I'm going to combine December 4th, that's 12 plus 4, which is 16. What's happening right now is an opportunity is approaching. Now what's in front of you is an opportunity to be made whole, an opportunity to be compensated for services rendered, energy that you put forth, or you're going to be compensated for your sweat equity. You're going to be compensated for your labor. You're going to be recognized today for the energy that you put forth, this services rendered, attention you gave, acknowledgement for what you brought to the relationship, to the friendship, to the partnership, to the business. Also, if I combine it as 12 plus 4 for December the 4th, 12 gives me an energy of giving up, sacrificing, a sacrificing type of an energy where you're having to sacrifice something. And in this case, the number that follows is 4, and 4 deals with it. 4 deals with structure. It deals with control. It deals with order. It deals with stability, rhythm. I'm thinking of like measurements, like the word ruler is coming in. 4 for ruler. So a ruler has evenly spaced increments all the way across the ruler is evenly spaced marks, evenly spaced increments. So in other words, what I'm seeing here is you have to give up control because there's no marks on the ruler. There's no way to measure what's going on. There's no way to keep track of what's going on. If someone's been manipulating you or being dishonest with you, when people are dishonest, they have to keep track of the ways that they've been dishonest with you so that they can come up with a story or an excuse, or so they have the ability to cover their tracks. Well, today, it's as if Spirit has erased all of the markings, Spirit has deleted Spirit has taken away the ability to look back on a person's patterns of all the lies they told, the actions they took, or whatever they did in order to put you out of what it is that they were able to take from you. Because I'm getting an energy of an imbalance being discovered, and I'm getting an energy of a reconciliation taking place, an imbalance, an unfair, uneven, a transaction that wasn't an arm's length. Right at that moment, we hear the train, and so that tells me that it's coming in heavy. It's coming in big. Whatever it is that's about to be done, it's going to be big. It's going to have a massive impact over your life. For the last few weeks, we've been talking about this awakening that was going to happen between December the 3rd and December the 12th. And yesterday was the beginning of that. We could feel the breakthrough starting. We got the indication of yesterday being the first of a series of breakthroughs in this one huge breakthrough. Yesterday was the first breakthrough that we experienced of a series of breakthroughs that's part of a huge breakthrough that's leading you into the most important part of your life. You're about to be made whole in ways that you didn't even realize that you weren't whole. There's parts of you, things that you've created, things that you've done, parts of yourself that you have given up, that you're about to be compensated for. 2024, I'm seeing a 20 in front of the 24. The 20 tells me that there's a judgment call, a ruling. That word ruler comes in again. A ruling that has taken place a judgment in your favor for you to be made whole. This is going to be really important to someone for events that have taken place over the last 4 months. The last 4 months especially. Spirit saying to remain optimistic. Stay optimistic. I'm working it out in ways that you won't understand right now, but later. It's going to require your cooperation, so be open to being made whole. Right now, you need to sit tight and get used to the fact that it's not in your hands anymore. An auditor has come into the situation. Someone who has the ability to look at the whole situation and evaluate if this is a contract with 2 or more parties. This person is sitting between, able to see and evaluate all the moving parts of the dynamic of the agreement, of the partnership, all of the parts of the contract. They're going to look for errors and omissions in the contract. They want to know if any transactions were arm's length transactions. And it's looking good for you. So today is a day of surrender. Don't be afraid of this surrender. You're going to be satisfied in the end. There's a judgment that's taken place. Things are going in your favor. So what's really interesting about these numbers today is that the number 24 is appearing 3 times. First we have December the 4th, which is also 1 preceding the number 24. Okay, that's the first 24. And then we have 2024, the number 20 and 24 again. And then if we sum up the total of today's date, it's 12 plus 4, which is 16, plus the sum of 2024, which is 8. So we've got 16 plus 8, which is also 24. And so if we add those 3 24s, we have 324. 324. The number 324 is telling me that your 324 tells me that there is someone actively working on someone is actively working on your situation right now. Someone is working on your deliverance is being worked out. Your deliverance is near. 3 times 24 is 72. 27 is a number of upheaval. It's where something was. An upheaval happens when there was something that was just completely wrong about the structure, completely wrong about an arrangement from the start. So it has systemic problems all the way through. And the energy of the straw that broke the camel's back and the whole situation came tumbling down, that would be the upheaval. So now that we've had that moment where this whole situation came crumbling down, there was a lot of chaos surrounding it, a lot of pain, confusion, even possibly some anger. Well, now that all the pieces are on the ground, we've got this person who has come into the situation, and they're picking up all the pieces and they're investigating all the pieces. They're understanding how that situation that was so wrong, they're understanding how it was put together, why it was put together that way, the motives behind it. But we're seeing 24 times 3 is 72. So now looking at it from the reverse, The number 7 gives me an energy of introspection. So going inward with a deep understanding of how all of these parts work. What was the original expectation behind the contract? What was your expectation? What was your expectation in the contract, and what was their expectation in the contract? It's obvious what your expectation in the contract was, but now their expectations and their intentions for the contract are beginning to be ascertained right now by the person that's looking all the pieces of the rubble on the ground of what fell apart. It was never destined to last because it was put together with the wrong energy. So now that everything's come down and all the pieces are on the floor, this person that's helping is giving you the opportunity to finally to make you whole for what you lost, the time you lost, the energy you lost, the resources that you lost. I see salvaging all the pieces and finally putting together what you originally intended. Building something new. Building something with a higher vibration. Instead of being a 27 vibration now, it's a 72 vibration. The energy of 72 tells me that it's doing the most good for you. It's doing the most good for you and the most good for all parties involved and any stakeholders. So today is a really exciting day for you. Spirit saying, I know that it's uncomfortable. I know that it's really uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable for you to give up control. It's really uncomfortable for you to give up control of these aspects of yourself that you hold so dear and possibly even private. But this is necessary. What I'm doing is necessary to make you whole. And God says that He sees what's going on better than you ever could. So just sit back and let Him do it. Watch Him work out your miracle. And just watch. This is going to be an amazing day.